doing our first home video of 2021, which if you did not know, I'm actually restructuring all of my content, and I wanted to really focus on 3 main categories, and these are all categories that are super important in my life and things that I love to show you guys, and that is home, lifestyle, and organization. So my first video this year was an organization video, and that was the planner lineup goals and resolutions video, which I will put that up here if you guys are interested in going to watch it. But this video is going to be the first one in the home category, which you guys know I love this sort of thing. Anything from cleaning my home, redecorating, DIY projects, transformation, makeovers, all of those things will be in this category. And today, you guys can tell by the title that we are doing an undecorate with me. So we are taking down all of our Christmas stuff, which I did already take down the Christmas tree that was right here to set up this little area for filming last week, but we're gonna be taking down all of the rest of the decor, and then we are going to be bringing all of the decor that we already have into one spot. So I'm going to be collecting all of it and then distributing it differently than I had before. So we're kind of redecorating with things that we already have. I love this concept. I've been wanting to do it for a while, and I think it was Exo McKenna. I saw her last week upload a video very similar to this where she kind of redistributed her decor, and I love this, and I'm so excited to do this as well. So without further ado, if you are interested in seeing me refresh my home for 2021, undecorate, take all the Christmas stuff down, then just keep on watching. Subscribe if you enjoy, and give it a thumbs up, and let's get into this video. Ooh. Okay friends, so before we get into the actual undecorating, I just wanted to show you guys a few of the updates. The one thing was that I did bring this circle carpet into this room. I feel like it fills the space more, gives the space a little bit more depth. We love. Miss Penny is over there at the window. Moving out here, there's not a ton. Our bedroom's still the same, bathroom's still the same. We got a little bit of mess out here, but that is okay. This is the same. I have, since I think last done this, I did hang the mirror up. So it's off the ground. It looks great. We love. Here's me, hello. And this is kind of like our entryway setup, which honestly, not the biggest fan, but that's okay. We'll get there. And then next, we do need to take down these, but here in the living room slash dining room area, you guys can see that we have our old dining table over here. The rug is in the front room, like the circle one, but we have done this, which don't worry, this is definitely not the table that we're using. This is just a placeholder kind of thing for when we do get our actual dining table. It's not coming for another week or so. So I just wanted to set this up just to get a feel for what it's going to look like. Also, 2 of these chairs are going to be going on the ends, and then we have a matching bench to the dining table in our bedroom, but I just wanted to do this for now because we can't put anything here. No one can really sit at the end of this table, but the actual dining table you can. So that is a little update. We have our old dining table here, which I'm going to be putting up on the Facebook Marketplace sometime, but this is looking the same. We have our little accent table over here, which has been so nice for editing and just like putting my coffee there and stuff like that. And then lastly, our Christmas tree was in this corner, but I did bring up one of the chairs from downstairs, and this is kind of what that area looks like, which I'm really liking, but we are going to zhuzh up this space a little bit because I do want a little bit of room for this plant. I don't know if I'm going to keep this plant here. So that's pretty much everything to update you guys on in the upper level of our house. Downstairs, we did actually clean out our cold storage, and we were able to clean the landing down there, which is really nice. And I actually do want to show you guys that because I feel like it's a great spot and I need some help with figuring out what we should do down here. So this is the landing in our basement. This was our cold storage right here. This is our laundry room, utility room, and then we also have a linen closet right there. But right now we just have a record player here, and I feel like this is a pretty decent sized space to do something fun. So let me know what you guys think we should do here. This is just like here, and then you go around the corner, and that's how you get to our basement and our rec room. So let me know what you guys think we should do here. I'm not 100% sure. I was thinking like a workout yoga area, but I don't know if this is like enough space for that. I could put some like mirrors on the wall, do a little yoga down here. Let me know, but let's go upstairs and let's start collecting all the Christmas stuff. I seriously can't believe it's already time to take all of the Christmas stuff down. Even though I decorated in like mid-November, which is actually early for me, this Christmas seemed to just fly by and it just didn't feel like enough time. And yes, some of you are probably saying, Jenna, hey, you could keep your Christmas decor up for longer, and I could. You're totally right. But I think what happens with me is I realize that Christmas is over, and just seeing all of the decor actually makes me really sad, knowing that we have to wait a whole other year until Christmas comes again. So I do decide to undecorate or put all the Christmas decorations away pretty early, but I think it's a great way to start off the new year, just starting fresh, getting rid of all of that Christmas decor that I've had up for about a month and a half, and just, like I said, refreshing my home and redecorating it with just simple, neutral, and clutter-free decor, just to give myself some space to breathe and refresh for the new year, like I said. So anyways, I'm not going to bug you guys too much in this undecorate portion of the video. I will be chatting with you guys a little bit later in the video when we start redecorating, because I do want to give you some tips and kind of what goes through my head when I am decorating with like shelves and stuff like that. So I will see you guys a little bit later, but for now, enjoy this peaceful music and me just making my house a little bit more simple. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. So now that all of the Christmas decor is away, it is time to collect all of the other decor, like just the neutral decor that I have in my house. And this, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, is so satisfying to watch. I loved editing this and I loved watching it back because it's just so cool to see your house go from not cluttered but just decorated to super simple, nothing on the shelves. It's just very satisfying to see.
But I feel like this is a really great way to give your house a new refresh without spending any money. So you guys will see here that I am just collecting every single thing that I have on surfaces, whether that be pillows, blankets, plants, decor, books, just everything I am collecting. You guys will also see here that I actually decided to get rid of that little cabinet there. It was just in the way. We now have a larger table, so it is more of a rectangle and it comes a little bit closer to this sliding door here. So I decided to get rid of that cabinet and we just put the two paintings up on this wall. I love this so much. It gives the space some more room and I just love it. So like I was saying before, I am just collecting all of the objects and it's so nice to just refresh, move things to different places, give them new homes, and you kind of just like see different things in different places throughout your day, and it's just almost like you have an entire new house. Okay friends, so it is officially the end of day one of this project. Originally I wanted to get it all done in one day, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it all done today because we are losing light, and I would rather do this while we had good lighting and natural lighting for you guys. So you guys saw throughout the day we did a ton of stuff. I got rid of all the Christmas stuff, reorganized that in our downstairs guest bedroom, and then I went around and just took everything that was, you know, decor-ish. I kind of kept things that were specific to an area there. Like I have some stuff on the kitchen table here that are very specific to our coffee bar, so I'm going to be keeping those over there. And just other things, larger objects, I decided to just keep where they are. And you guys saw that throughout the day. But I also got rid of this little like cabinet over here. We did some moving around of some pictures. We have the ladder over here now instead of over here. Currently over here we do have our old dining table, which I will be getting rid of. We are going to sell that. And then in this corner here, we're thinking about doing a little indoor garden, kind of bringing in more real life plants, which is going to be fun and something that Francis and I can do together, where we work on keeping those plants alive and growing those plants together. So we're gonna do that. Also, speaking of Francis, he is downstairs watching a live stream, so you guys might be able to hear him and the live stream. So anyways, this is going to be the end of the day. I'm going to just tidy up a little bit throughout the house, do a lot of like dusting, vacuuming tonight, and then I'm also going to do a little bit of like inspiration searching. So on Pinterest, I'm gonna look just for general kind of, obviously I'm not getting new decor, but just general layouts of things that I would like, different things on shelves and stuff like that. I'm just going to gather some inspiration, and then we will continue with redecorating the space tomorrow. So I will see you guys in like 2 seconds for you, but like a day for me. So see you tomorrow. Hey friends, what is up? Welcome to the next day of this video. It is day 2 and we are going to start decorating or refreshing the house with all of the decor that I have here. I took pretty much all morning to just bring everything that I had that was decor related into our living room. I have categorized it by different metals as well as plants. I have a bunch of books down here. We have pillows back there. We got candles behind me, just a bunch of different things, and I'm so excited. This is like having my own personal home sense or home goods in my living room. It's gonna be a good time. I think I'm just gonna start with the entryway and kind of move my way into the living room. We have to decorate the coffee bar. I don't know if I'm gonna do a lot with the dining room just because we have a like stand-in table right now that's really ugly, and I want to wait until we get the actual dining table before I actually decorate I just said actually like 3 times, but I want to wait until we get the dining table to decorate that space. But we also have this corner over here which is not going to get decorated whatsoever because it has an old dining table in it. I'm not going to do anything with the front room. That's going to stay the same. We're going to go into the bedroom. The bathroom's staying the same, and then downstairs we have a few rooms to kind of redecorate a little bit. So without further ado, let's get into this. I'm very excited. I'm going to try to do a little bit of a voiceover throughout the video, kind of just telling you guys how I'm thinking about putting these things together. You guys will see that I do a lot of trial and error, so it's a lot of just putting things on a shelf, stepping back and kind of seeing what you think, a lot of different varying heights and different colors and different finishes. And it's really just trial and error. Definitely that is the biggest part of it. But I will try to tell you guys throughout the video and me decorating how I'm kind of putting the thing together or the space together, and yeah, hopefully it'll help you guys out in some way. But anyways, without further ado, let's start decorating, shall we?
Okay, friends, so it is officially time to start redecorating, which was my favorite part, and you guys can see here that I am dusting and cleaning off the table. I think I mentioned that I was going to do this the night before, but I just decided to do it as I went. I figured that was the best way to do it and the easiest way to do it. So another thing about this whole redecorating is that you can actually clean your surfaces, which I'm going to admit now, I don't clean my surfaces as much as I should, but this is a great way as you are redecorating, cleaning every single surface that you have things on, shelves, tables, all of that. But back to the decorating. This is our entryway table, and I always love to put that art piece at the back that says this must be the place. Honestly, it's perfect for an entryway. And to just give a little bit of height on the one side, I put the plant, and then on the other side, I wanted to kind of even it out with the height, but I did not like this like leaf thing, so I ended up bringing in some of the copper, which copper is the metal of choice here, so we brought in some of that. We have a candle, and then I had the little like bowl at the front, which is a great thing to have in the entryway for just putting your keys and wallet and stuff like that. We also have hand sanitizer because 2020, 2021. But yeah, I put that on top of some books. This just gives the surface a little bit more of a visual interest rather than just putting the bowl just on the tabletop. But you guys can see here that I also brought in a photo of Francis and I. I love this so much. This was in our bedroom for a while, but I decided to bring it out into the entryway because, come on, people that come into our house want to know who lives here. So anyways, moving into the bedroom, I actually decided to make this shelf in here our bookshelf. For some reason, I bought all of these books that I really wanted to read the content inside of them, but I ended up just using them as decor most of the time. They were all over our house, so I decided to just compile all of the books that we had throughout our home and put them on one shelf so I know exactly where they are. Before, this shelf didn't really have any sort of purpose. It was just full of decor. It was random and, again, wasn't very functional. So this is now our designated library, I'd like to say. We have a few like important things on the one shelf, and then the 3 top shelves are where we have all of the books. You guys can see that I kind of went back and forth. We have different categories. We have self-help books. We have like actual fictional books down here, and I kind of just evened it out by putting them back and forth on each shelf and then putting a few items on the rest of the shelf that wasn't full of books. You guys can see that I put plants and stuff like that. But moving on to the side tables. Side tables are the one thing that I struggle with. I think the reason why I struggled with these so much is that we only have a lamp on the one side. I'm not the hugest fan of the lamp, so I just kind of put some books on each side. We have my oil diffuser. I really love putting some art kind of lean up against the wall on some of them. We have the love sign there. With surfaces such as side tables like these, entryway tables, anything like that, you want to play with heights. So you want in the foreground your tallest things, and then moving forward you want to go in with some shorter things. So you guys can see here the love's a little bit taller, the vase is a little bit taller, and then you move forward and you have the books that are a little bit shorter, and so on and so forth. And then moving on to the other side, you guys can see that I have the print in the back, which is taller, and then moving forward things get shorter. So that is kind of my go-to rule when it comes to surfaces. But moving on, this is the bedroom here. I actually decided to do something on this wall, which I was asking a while ago what I should do on this wall, and I did a lot of searching. And what I came across is these like wicker basket walls, and I'm gonna say now that yes, all of these are the exact same. They're the exact same circumference, but I will in the future be adding some different ones, some different size ones and stuff like that. I will include a photo just so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But we have now moved on to my coffee station. This is one of my favorite spaces in the house. This is something that I use every single day, and I loved redecorating this. It was so much fun. It was dusty, so I did have to do a lot of dusting and cleaning of it before I started redecorating. But in this shot, you guys can actually see behind me that our kitchen is there. And what we are thinking about doing when we renovate our kitchen is extending the kitchen cabinets onto this wall and actually incorporating the coffee bar into the kitchen, actually having like cabinets and drawers below. And we're gonna have some floating shelves. I will show you guys kind of a general look at what I'm thinking. This is like literally exactly what we want to do. We want the black cabinets and stuff like that, which I'm just like so excited. But you guys can see here that we are just putting all of the very specific things that you need in a coffee bar. I put the little containers up at the top with one of the really long flowy plants, which I absolutely love. We have the kitchen scale up there that I decided to put on top of some books, again giving some visual interest. We have the 3 syrups there. We have the little coffee maker. I don't know exactly what those are called. I am going to be honest, I've only used that like once or twice. But we also have a Paris Cafe candle from Bath & Body Works, a little sign which I actually ended up switching because it's a little bit more gold than copper, and it was just annoying me a little bit. So I did switch that with another print, and then we added a little plant, and I just love this so much. It's very like French cafe kind of, with the long plant, the coffee bar sign, just some really nice neutral mugs, and the new quote on the letterboard, which I absolutely love. It's so funny. It says, "Coffee's the answer. I don't remember the question," which is just hilarious to me. But anyways, moving on to the living room. This coffee table that we have, the second shelf is actually changeable. So I did switch it from gray to white. The gray is a little bit more of like a concrete looking surface, and then the white is marble. And I just love switching these up. So I did switch it to the marble, and then we put the 3 books on the shelf. And then I just put the little wood slice there with a plant, a candle, and some coasters. I love the 3s, the different varying heights again. And then we put on the pillows, which did actually end up changing. I brought up some of these really cute beige pillows, and then I did have the buffalo plaid ones, but those switched out. So I will show you guys the end product. But here we are just decorating the little side table with some books, a plant, and a candle, again varying heights with the lamp, the plant, and the candle. And then moving on to this area, this is our TV stand, obviously, and you guys can see here again with the varying heights on the left side there with the leaf, the plant, and the candle, moving from tallest in the back to shortest in the front. And then I just put a clock and some books on the bottom shelf, and then this cute little sign, as well as this bowl of wicker balls, which is a little bit pointless but looks cute. And then we just switched up some of the candles there, brought in some more of the copper, and then we are just putting all of our blankets on the ladder shelf. I love this, or just blanket ladder, I guess. I I think this just adds a little bit of a cozy feel to this side of the room. And this is what our living room ended up looking like. I love our living room so much. Honestly, it's probably one of our favorites in the house, our favorite rooms to spend time in. So I really had to work hard to make this space as perfect as possible for us. But this is what the pillows ended up looking like. I did bring in some of these pillows that had some of the orange leather kind of look to them, and I loved the way that looked. It brought in some of the copper that we have in that space as well. But moving downstairs to our rec room, this room has such amazing lighting, which is crazy, but you guys can see here that I ended up moving the buffalo plaid pillows down here. Really love the way this looks with the just plain white pillows, the Let It Snow pillow, and then the gray one. And then this is all of the decor that I still had left after decorating all upstairs, which is crazy to me. But we are just decorating our last little shelf here. Actually, I think we do a little bit more decorating in the office in a second, but you guys can see here that I just stacked a few things there. We put in this circular thing. We moved that to that side because I knew that I wanted to have a plant on both shelves. And when you have plants on two shelves directly underneath each other, you want to stagger them. So having one plant on the left side and then one plant on the right side, you don't want to put two plants directly underneath each other, if that makes sense. But I did end up switching the plants up because the one plant was a little bit bigger than the other and was covering the photo picture frame there, which we don't have any picture in it right now, but I will be putting some pictures in there. I'm going to get a bunch of pictures printed because I feel like we don't have a lot of like personal photos throughout our house, so I really want to get some more of those, maybe some pictures of Penny and pictures of Francis and I. So anyways, moving on to the very last room. This is my office, and I wanted to bring in more greenery and more other colors other than pink. You guys can see this room is full of pink. This is where I get all of my girliness out because this is my space. I don't have to think about what Francis thinks of it, and I just love bringing in some pink stuff. So you can see here that I just put all of those things on that shelf. Honestly, I think I have explained enough to you guys about the varying heights and putting tall things and evening it out on both sides and stuff like that. Putting the tall things at the back, shorter things in the front. I'm sure you guys know exactly what to do at this point, but please let me know if you guys have any questions about decorating, shelves, anything like that. Let me know down in the comments if you want me to make a video on like how to decorate shelves, just like different steps to doing that. I gave you tons of tips today, but I feel like I could make an entire video helping you guys out with just decorating and how to place things more specifically. So let a girl know, but that is everything for this video.
Such a good girl. Okay, friends, so it is officially the end of this video. I did not expect this video to take so long to film. It literally took me 2 full days to film, and then today I've just been editing, and hopefully I can get it up today. It is Thursday when I'm filming this, so if you're watching it when it goes up, happy Thursday. But that is going to be everything for this video. I loved redecorating and refreshing my home. There's still a few larger things that I want to do. Like obviously we have to get rid of our old dining table. Our new dining table is coming in the mail, hopefully next week or the week after. I still want to figure out what we're going to do at the bottom of the stairs. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think I should make that little area. Should I just keep it a music area with a record player and stuff and just decorate a little bit more? Should I make it into a little yoga / workout space, a little reading, I don't even know, reading room? I don't really think I would use that, but let me know what you guys think I should do down there. It's just a little space and I think it'd be fun to do something with it. So help me out with that. And I think that's pretty much everything. There's a few little things that I want to do in the rec room with like a shelf and some like different pictures and stuff. And then we are also doing our kitchen reno within the next 2 to 3 months. So yes, I'm so excited. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video and you have yet to subscribe, definitely consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it so much. Give this video a big thumbs up. Again, comment down below anything you guys like. Remember, you are somebody's reason to smile, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. And it comes in a coil version as well as a notebook version. I will most likely be